Good morning, good morning, good morning, Fortnite World. How is everybody doing? Oh boy. It is lovely March 1st. So, as you can see, new skins for the Fortnite crew dropped. I got the Cosmic Legacy going for this guy. I forget what the hell Fortnite calls him. I call him Sauron because he kind of looks like Sauron. But oh well. All right, got him riding on the Silver Surfer's surfboard here. Oh, I mean, actually though, he might look kind of cool with the like this with the whatchamacallit there, the Avatar bird dragon thing. Well, might try that next. Oh, well. All right, then. So we're back to having fun here on the show. We'll go back to politics a little later on. Do get a quick update. The CO strike's still going on, apparently. It does not look like the workers accepted the offer. We are all supporting them, but hey, we're not all doom and gloom politics here. We got to have some fun sometimes, and today we're going to have fun. We have got a Hate Watch going on. Hate Watch episode Reacher, Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2. All right. Now, I mean, don't be fooled by the title, kids. Don't hate everything, and this is a great example. I don't hate this at all. This has been pretty damn good. All right. I mean, but you gotta admit, this is another example of something. What do I expect? You know? I mean, just by contrast, like the Tom Cruise movies, really now after starting the third season of this and remembering how the other seasons went, you know, this show is so much better at acknowledging what this is. I mean, this is slightly more serious than Fast and Furious. It's got its definite dumb moments, and I'm gonna be here to tell you all about when they get dumb. But man, overall, this show's a guilty pleasure. You'll like it, and you won't feel good about yourself for liking it. That's my advice. So, before I go ahead and spoil the whole thing, head on over to Prime, watch episodes 1 and 2 of Reacher Season 3, and then come back here and listen to the rest of this as we are going to talk about it. All right. 3, 2, spoiler. Okay. So the show opens up, all right, like usual. Reacher is just like standing around doing his thing. Like, yep, I'm a drifter. I just drift from place to place. I don't even know where the hell he really was, but he's in this college town in a thrift store, and he's selling records. And of course, because he's Reacher, all of a sudden a kidnapping or an attempted kidnapping happens right outside. All right, great. Well, then okay, so yeah, Reacher goes out and he stops the kidnapping, kills the bad guy, but in the meantime, he accidentally kills a cop. Ooh, that's bad. So he takes the would be kidnapped victim and grabs him in a car. He hotwires the car and runs off. And he's basically like, he drops the kid. He's like, tries to drop the kid, like, hey, I got to get out of town, bro. I just killed a cop with an unlicensed gun. Like, there's no explaining my way out of that one. So, okay. The kid convinces Reacher to take him back to his father's house, who's going to be super grateful about him preventing him from getting kidnapped. Like, all right, cool. And he's kind of like, hey, why are they trying to kidnap you anyways? And he's like, well, my dad's rich. He's really rich. He sells rugs. Okay. So he brings him to the compound of this rug fucking lord, rug lord. I'm like, I mean, every time there's so many times where they talk about rugs, and I'm just like, I'm pretty sure you mean drugs, but all right. But yeah, he comes to the rug lord's house, and the guy's like, oh, first he meets the Polly. Okay, I gotta look up who the hell plays Polly because this dude, I don't know, he looks like somebody that I should recognize, but that guy's funny. But all right, they made him. He's the doorman. He's the big muscle motherfucker, and Reacher is apparently gonna be fucking with him the whole time because Reacher is a fucking gorilla himself, but like this dude towers over him. So, all right. So anyway, so he comes in the house and he like talks to the dad, and the dad is kind of like, "Oh, so you saved my son. That's cool. Also, though, you killed a cop, huh? And with this gun that I have." So he's like, "Yeah, I think you're gonna work for me now." And first thing he does is make him play Russian roulette. Okay, which again, this scene is great because you know he's back and forth. Oh, once he realized, all right, got no choice. He does it like, and then he like grabs the thing and like he does it once to his head, and then he does it again and again and again. All right, and the boss is like grabs it from it. Is like, all right, yeah, you got your point. Okay, so he passes that test, and afterwards he's talking to the underling guy, and this is where we start the great, like what I love about this show. So Dan Reacher is all like, he's like, what? I'm not fucking crazy, man. Like, you probably, there's no gunpowder in that round. Yeah. And then, like, the bad guy dude takes it and, like, loads it. And boom, 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 bam. Like, yeah, you think so, huh? And he's just like, oh, shit, there is. So he's got the job, and, like, they bring him to his room, and he sits down in it. And of course, here's where the twist has got to come. He takes the phone out of his boot and calls whoever and is like, I'm in. So, yeah, signaling that this whole damn thing was the setup. So then, of course, like, that's the first half of the first episode. The second half of the first episode, now we go to the flashback that, like, that does it, That explains it all. All right, we meet crazy accent, the lady, dumb rookie guy, and old dude. All right. And apparently they're the ones that put Reacher up to this because they're looking for some little girl named Teresa, and Reacher seems to have some history with this guy too. All right. So like, yeah, he wants to friggin' find him, but you are annoying the crap out of me. Pause. There you go. All right. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. All right. So anyway, so we find out like the whole kidnap scene was set up, and it was not a like he shot the cop with blanks, and oh, what the hell else did he do? Yeah, he didn't really blow the kid's bodyguard up with a grenade. That's gonna be like that's important later. But yeah, basically, like they go through the whole thing, and more like really the important thing is at one point, the cop that he's supposed to, not really kill is like, what if you lose track of like, where the blanks are and where the other ones aren't? And he takes his gun and he like marks the barrel, the cylinder. All right, and he's like, there, now I know exactly where the blanks start. All right, well, yeah. Apparently, that's how he cheated at the Russian roulette. He knew that yeah, he just put the bullet in the cylinder with that. See again, that's the shit I love about this. It's like this guy's always like one step ahead of everything. Holy, hold on here. All right, folks. I am building the Dark Falcon right now, and it has gone suddenly gotten more complicated than it's supposed to be. All right, there we go. Cool. Oh, all right. So I mean, the next episode is really nothing like super big. They now the dad is trying to investigate who tried to kidnap his son, which remember was a total setup. He didn't actually kill the guys, and they didn't kill the bodyguard either. And the bodyguard has apparently been kidnapped by the government, legitimately. I mean, like, they're probably like coming up with some like they said they're coming up with some bullshit that says they can hold him indefinitely, but yeah, even they're like, yeah, this ain't really gonna fly. It definitely isn't gonna fly if we don't get the girl back. But yeah, okay, so that's going on too. And so the dad makes Reacher start helping the guy investigate his investigate the thing, all right? Like who tried to kidnap him. And Reacher is like warning people at like he's warning the other people of what they're doing. They're going to the car impound to see the vehicle. Well, the problem is like I said, they didn't actually blow the guy up. So the problem is the vehicle is going to be clean and not full of guts and shit, you know. All right. So when they get there, the guy sees that. And this is where it's again kind of like, huh, why is it taking him so long to put all this together? Because he really clearly sees it, and it's like he's fucking with Reacher or something, which just seems like a really dumb idea. Because again, Reacher's like a fucking gorilla. I mean, I would not fuck around with that guy at all. All right, but he's like, man, this doesn't make sense. It's like it's almost as if this car hit it, but it can't be this car because there's no blood and guts in this. And Reacher's like, oh yeah, it's thing. Yeah, they put those things in other things. It was like dumb. And the guy was just sort of, oh, okay. All right, so they drive back after he takes pictures of all the car and all that. Okay. And drops him off. And then the dad goes back in. He's all like, "Yeah, I got another job for you. Need you to drive this truck to the warehouse. They're expecting you there in 6 hours." And, he's like, "Oh, well, great. I get to drive a fucking truck for a gangster that tells me not to look in it. Even better." Oh, so he fucks around with it and gets the people to be able to search it. Because mind you, they're still looking for this kidnapped girl that all they know at this point has been moved. So, or don't even know that. Well, yeah. But all right. So, anyways, fuck you. I had my fucking hand on my coffee. Like worst timing ever for that. Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh. Alrighty. So, anyways, they search the truck and there ain't nothing in there. It's just a loyalty test. All right. Good. At least it still went up. All right. So, and then there's another like they like open the back of it and he's like, "What rugs?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, you work for a rug company. What'd you expect?" That's another one of those points where I was like, "Drugs." Yeah, that's exactly what I would have expected. Ugh. What did I say was probably gonna look better on this than that? I said something. Oh, right, this guy. Might as well see how this is. Probably a better pickaxe for him, but I'll fuck around with that later. All right. So, anyways, yeah, fuck that asshole. How come I can never fucking shoot at people while they're taking a drink of coffee? Fucking dicks. Anyways, so he delivers the rugs that aren't drugs, and then he gets back to the warehouse where the guy from before is waiting for him, and he's like, "Hey, so I used my common sense this time and figured out that you're probably working for the police. Because, I mean, none of this shit makes any goddamn sense that you're doing." And friggin', he's all like, "Oh, go tell Duke about this," the other bad guy. And that's when Reacher just, bam, slams his head into, like, what appeared to be a letter, like a, one of, like one of those receipt things, It's a big pointy thing that sticks up. Basically impaled his head. And now, bam, Angel Dolly is dead. Reacher folds him up, puts him in the back, walks outside, and the other bad guy's like, "What took you so long?" And he's all like, "Yeah, that other guy talks way too much." And, he apparently did not, well, yeah, then they get in the car and leave. So, that's the end of the second episode. Straight up, like I said, the second episode wasn't like anything super special, but it moved the story along. You don't need to. So far, no, so far I am loving it though. Keep it coming, keep that shit. You know. Oh, all right. right, that'll be the end of the hate watch portion of this, but since Mr. Assface had to come jump out of the bushes and shoot me there, fucking dick. Might as well hang out, talk a little bit more shit. What do we got here? What are you guys doing? Are you guys gonna die? Gonna die? Do you know? Do you know? Holy crap. Oh, yeah, that definitely does look pretty cool with him. I don't want to be that super far ahead of him. Oh, shit. Well, I ought to hopefully make it through the whole fucking match, or at least until I get into the bushes. Looks like they're gonna give me this elimination, so cool. Well, maybe not. Where the hell did he go? Is he gonna be up top? Oh, fucking, he's actually running around. Fuck him. Why the hell did he get a shields? Oh, well, whatever. I guess I'll go back out into reality, folks. That'll be it for today. Talk to you later.